Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to get a really pretty and girly look if you have any last minute plans and you don't have a lot of time to get all dressed up and pretty as you would like. So I think this is going to be good for those of you who have last minute plans that need something quick and go and that's fast so you still look presentable. So let's get this video started. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our blot. We're going to get any face, like sweat and oil off our face from the day. So I'm using my ELF Shine Eraser from the Tools, and what you're going to do is just put this all over, blot it all over your face to get rid of any oil or sweat. This is going to mattify your skin and make it all like dry and matte and presentable. It's actually going to leave you like a clean surface, so that way you don't get like any problems putting on your makeup. And this reduces your pores and leaves you matte. So yeah, so you want to get that all over your face. So after that, your sheet should look pretty gross like that, like all the oil and sweat. So your sheet should look pretty gross. So there's that step. Now we're going to start with foundation. I'm using my usual Clinique cream foundation and cream Chamois. And we're just going to we're just going to put that generously on her face and blend it out. And then I have some blemishes on my forehead, so I'm going to have to put a little more. So I'm going to have to go all around that area so they can get even coverage. And then blend it out. And then when you start your nose, remember to be gentle because that's where the most damage is done from makeup, because we press too hard on the sponges. And then the lips above, remember above the cupid bow, right in the chin line. And then I like to go over once more just to make sure everything is blended in. So there's that step. Next is the eye makeup. Yay! So I'm grabbing my eyelash curler from e.l.f. And I'm just going to curl my lashes. And after you curl that, you want to put on mascara. So I'm using my High Impact by Clinique. And then we're going to do our eye primer. I'm using my primer in the color Sheer from e.l.f. And then you just want to dot a little bit on. I like to use 3 little dots per dip and such. And then just blend that out with your fingers. And I like this one because it gives a nice little shimmer. I don't know if you guys can see the little shimmer it gives off. So there's the shimmer from the eyelid primer. And now I'm taking my eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and I'm using my Estee Lauder palette. And what I'm going to do is grab this pinkish shade to be my base color. So we're just going to dust this on. Oops, need a little more. And now I'm going to grab this nice pearly-ish pink and put that in my tear duct with the same brush. So you want to grab a little bit and pat it in there. Now grabbing my defining makeup brush, I'm going to grab that same color and I'm going to put that in the brow bone to be my highlight color. And I like this color because even though it looks light on the palette, it's actually very pigmented and you don't need a lot. So I just dust that in there to be my highlight color. So since I'm using a lot of pinks in my color, I'm going to grab a very dark pink. So I'm going to grab this pink right here and I'm going to put that in my crease. So you're going to wiggle it at the end, then blend. I find that best. Then do that on the other eye. And make sure it looks even because you don't want looking really light and the other one looking really dark. Now usually you guys can stop at this point, but I want to dramatize it up just a little bit since I have a bit of pinks and a lot of pale and a bit darker rosy pinks. I'm going to incorporate a nice neutral dark color. So I'm going to grab this little mocha coffee color brown. I'm just going to put that in my outer V. And I'm not putting too much in because I want it to be a subtle one. So just put that right about there. And what I like about this color is that it actually goes really well with the entire look because pinks and browns actually go really pretty together. Surprising enough. Make sure it's even. You don't want to put too much because a little does go a long way, especially if they're very pigmented like my palette is. To complete the look, we're just going to blend it all together with my e.l.f. blending brush. Just gently blend. I'm starting from the brow bone down just because I have that dark color and I don't want to get it all mixed up. And this is a little difficult part. You don't want to underblend because then you can see the lines for where you started. But you don't want to overblend because then it's going to look like all one color and it's not going to look like that complicated look that you wanted. So now I'm just going to line my waterline with my CoverGirl eyeliner pencil. And you guys can line the top of it. I just don't want to because I think the look is pretty dramatic with the brown. But if you guys want to line your upper eyelid and wing it, that's totally fine. Whatever you want. So I'm just lining that. And usually I like my eyeliner pretty dark so it can be evident. But you guys can make it as light as you want or as dark as you want. Or if there's some of you that don't like eyeliner, then you can totally skip this step because it looks good with or without it. So it's a very versatile look, I believe, and you can switch all the colors up. You can exchange the pinks for purples, and you can replace the brown with like a black or something of the sort. Now onto the lips. I'm going to moisturize my lips with my EOS. And I'm going to put lightly on because I'm going to put another lip product on top. Since the look is a kind of a nude, not basic, but like a nudish look, I'm going to stick with that with the nude lip. And I'm going to use my Luminous Latte number 50 from Maybelline. And this is my favorite nude lip product that I have. So I'm just going to lightly put it on. So there's the lips. Now onto the hair, I just wore a regular fishtail braid, so I'm just going to take that out and style my hair around that. So I have naturally curly hair, but my curls don't stay long natural. So I like to braid it so it can hold my natural curl longer. So what I do is I just slightly spray my curl. So I don't put too much because I do want them to feel natural. So lightly spray. And then the other side. And then now my hair is a little frizzy on the top, of a little bit of flyaway. So what I do is I grab a fine tooth comb and I gently comb and lift up so I don't damage the curls. That way my head, the top of my head looks smooth, but I do this towards the end of where my ear starts, so that way I don't brush out and ruin my curls. So after I have that all smoothed down, I go in lightly with the hairspray, and then a little bit more on the curls and areas that I missed. And the hair is done. Usually I like to accessorize, but I like how it is now. So that's the hair and makeup. So here's the completed hair and makeup. I'm happy with the way it turned out. It still looks pretty and subtle, but you know, like it didn't take a lot of time. And so it's very natural. You can be very versatile with it. And the hair was pretty easy. So if you're like me, like here's what my hair looks like. A little curlier than I thought it would be, which I'm happy about. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video, please subscribe, please leave any comments or questions on what my next video should be. So thank you for watching, bye!